Well, hello. Welcome back to Bits and Bobs. It is your host, Jennifer Aniston. And guys, I'm fine. In fact, I'm more than fine because I just watched the Love Island finale. Evil was defeated only days before, and now the Lord has bestowed upon me the greatest gift of all, and that is seeing my queen and my king take the 50K. Come on, Tony. Come on, Cash. Oh, I'm sorry for screaming. I'm terrible at this. Oh my God. That was my Euro Women's final. Like, truly, I have never been so, elated in my life. That was full on jump on the couch, get it. I was just ecstatic. Or ecstatic. Is it ecstatic or is it? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Because I am whatever that is. I could not believe it. I wanted it so deep down in my heart, deep down. I was telling literally anyone who would listen, but I wanted it to be that they won, and they did. And I genuinely, oh my God, I was so scared it was going to be Harry and Shakira. Obviously love Shakira, but she is with Harry and we cannot see him win that money. It would just be so wrong. And I just thought, I just had a feeling that people were going to do it. They were going to vote him to the top in spite of everything because, there are many people who have lost their way in life. And I think there's many people who are a fan of that couple. And I will say, again, I'll kind of, nobody cares at this point because this will come out on the Friday of the week that, I'm trying to do the math in my head, Jesus Christ. On the Friday of the week that the finale aired, which is tonight. So nobody will have cared by this point. So this is all pointless. But I will kind of go back on this week and just kind of give some of my thoughts and feelings. But yeah, I'm just buzzing. I'm buzzing. I got scared. I thought it was going to be Harry. I would have been elated if it was Yaz and Jamie, would have 100% been feeling the exact same way because they are an amazing couple as well. Yaz is just, she's everything, isn't she? But my tone and my C, they're at the top. It was Tony's TV show from the moment she walked on. She had, and again, I love all three of the Holy Trinity. I love those girls down, okay? I'm not pitting them against each other, but Tony just had those one-liners. She was so quick with it. She had those great quips. Both Yaz and Shakira had great moments in their own right as well. Absolutely. So many of them. But there's something about Tony that I was drawn to from the beginning, really. So I just... Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so elated. And Cash is one of the greatest guys in the world, maybe. Oh my God, what a man. Please, this is who we should be raising our boys to be. This is who we should be looking to. These are the role models. These are the role models. I love him. And I really believe in them as a couple. I really do. I really do believe that they're going to make it. Call me crazy. I hear wedding bells. I hear wedding bells. I don't care. I really think that they are made for each other. I genuinely, in spite of the whole, baby drama, we'll get into that in a minute. But in spite of that, I do think that Jazz and Yami, couple name Yami, Yaz and Jamie are made for each other. I do hear wedding bells. Call me crazy. I'm sure I will feel this way literally every season. But this is my first. Can you just let me live? Just let me have fun. Oh my God. Just let me dream, okay? I don't want to believe that any of this is fake, apart from... I don't want it to be for Shakira's sake, but we know Harry's going to do her wrong. We just know it. Okay, so... let me have a quick little look at the notes and I'll do a kind of whistle stop tour. What do we have? Okay. Oh, Family Day. I was waiting for that. As soon as I knew, as soon as I was told that was a thing, I was so, so excited because I wanted Tony's mum in there. Like, immediately wanted Tony's mum in there. Couldn't wait for Shakira's mum to get in there to just grill Harry like I knew she would, and she delivered, didn't she? Oh, she delivered. But yeah, Tony's mom, oh, it was just so cute. That scene, I think I'm going to try and input it here. That scene, whoever was on cameras that day, give them a raise. It was so good. The way Tony was on that terrace and you could hear Tony's mom like, "Where's my Tony?" And then Tony like jumps up, looks over the terrace, and they zoom in on her face. That was the moment I knew she took it. That is the moment that I knew this show was like, oh, she's taking it. She is taking it. These producers wanted her to win just as much as I did, because that is the hero edit. Like, come on. So cute watching her in there. Oh, the conversations between Cash and Tony's mom, lip gloss Les, love you, were so beautiful. Like, oh, like I just see it for that. Like, he is so welcomed by them. And I'm sure, I knew that this frosty reception that Tony did get, I knew that it would eventually subside. I completely understood why. I think Tony had to, apart from her little tantrum where she was like, they don't like me. I love how Tony is always in a pout, permanently pouting, always looking sad all the time. Love it. But I knew she was going to throw a dummy out the pram a little bit with it. But I know she understands why. I think she was just so scared that it would remain that way and they continue to, you know, just not have a high opinion of her. And that clearly matters to her. And again, speaks to her character. It really does. She cared what not only her own family had to say, but what his had to say as well. More than I can say for Megan D. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, is it? But yeah, just watching Cash and Tony's mom together was beautiful. Oh, when Yaz's family came in, like, again, love Zara, been following her. Oh my God. Yaz's mom is stunning. Oh my God. Like, I could not believe it. Except from absolutely I could. She made two beautiful girls. Of course she's beautiful. But watching her with a family, like, obviously we've seen Yaz so stoic the whole season, and she's really softened with Jamie, which is so cute. But seeing her just like break down at the sight of her family, like, oh, you know, they all love each other so much. I just know that house is crazy, guys. I know that house is nuts. I know it's wild. I know they fight like crazy in there. Oh yeah, the fact that Yaz's mom walked in and Yaz was like, "Oh, fucking sit down, you idiot. We haven't got any time." Like, I just know they all fight like crazy and they love each other. But yeah, oh, it was just so cute. And the way, like, Zara's sister, getting them mixed up, Yaz's sister was with the girls in the villa. Like, I just knew that they'd all get along. And watching how Yaz and Jamie's families got along was, I call me crazy, I hear wedding bells. Like, in spite of the kid thing from the challenge that followed, I genuinely really see it for them, and I hope they continue. But oh my God, it was just beautiful. Yes, this is what her mom said. When she said when Yaz met Jamie, it was the happiest moment of her life. You know, not the birth of her two beautiful daughters. This was the happiest moment of her life, seeing her neck off with a boy on national television. That's the moment she chose. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do. Oh my God, Shakira's mom. Shakira's mom is an absolute legend. The way she couldn't even she didn't want to be next to him. Like, everyone in the house was like, the body language, like, literally she could not be sat further away from him. Couldn't be asked to have the conversation with him, refused the hug with him. And it wasn't like she was being extra mean, or she was literally just drawing that boundary straight away and being like, nah. Harry couldn't even look her in the eye. It was, delicious. And the way Shakira was crying before her mom even got there, because she just knew it was going to be bad and she was scared. Again, so funny to me. Meg and Dijon's last few days in the house were really interesting to me. It's not like it was any different to how they've been carrying on before, but like I feel like it got more intense as that kind of last week pressure got on them. But yeah, it just, I don't think that Dejan is necessarily lying about liking Meg or loving Meg. I don't think Meg is. I think Meg obviously likes D, but I just think they're not right for each other. Like, I think that's quite clear for many people to see. And there could be many reasons for that, but I think number one is their communication. Like, it is so bad. Like, it's so off. They do not understand how to communicate with one another. And I don't think that's maybe even just a them thing. I think it's both of them individually aren't great communicators. So when they come together and have disagreements, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bubbles over and just keeps going. So I think they're really going to struggle on the outside. But for Meg's sake, for both of their sakes even, I do hope that they, stay together and they do well. At the Knowing Me, I think it was Knowing Me, Knowing You challenge. And obviously the Yaz stuff, when he wrote Yaz's name and then it turns out Yaz wrote his name, that got so blown out of proportion purely because Dijon couldn't understand Meg and Meg couldn't understand Dijon. They couldn't understand where each other was coming from, and neither of them are able to kind of compromise very well. It's just a really weird dynamic to watch. But I do feel sorry for Meg because Meg isn't the best at, let's say, articulating herself. She really does struggle to get her point across. And I would imagine Dee understands that by now. And he just doesn't let her even attempt to get there. He's always trying to control the narrative and control the conversation. Like, I just felt really bad for her trying to watch her. All she was trying to articulate basically this whole time is that why would you put the name, even if it's true, even if we've had that conversation, why would you put the name of someone who basically is a bit of an op of ours, is a bit of an enemy. It's not a good look for us, and it brings up old insecurities and old wounds for her. The thing is, I don't think Meg understands that the way she acts is driven out of insecurity. Yeah, I find that really, really hard to watch when she's like struggling to explain it and he's just like brushing her off and being like blaming her for everything and making it all her fault. Yeah, something about that baby challenge really rubbed me the wrong way. Harry needs to back the F off Shakira. He really does. That girl is 22. She is a baby herself. Why? Why are you being like, hey, would love a kid? How about you? You have got time. You are a man. You have time. Let Shakira have a life. Let her breathe. Let her develop. Let her frontal lobe finish growing. How about that? How about that before she is impregnated with your seed? How about you let her develop her own brain so she can then make that choice effectively? The way he was getting broody was just rubbing me the wrong way. It was very, it was like he was trying to trap her ass. Do you know what I mean? Like it was, I did not like it. And then he had the moustache at that point. It was just feeling even creepier. Yaz was amazing in that challenge. That is how you were supposed to react to that challenge. You were all like in your early 20s, mid 20s. Some of you a little bit older. I understand that it's cute and it's fun, but Jesus, why are you all so like down to play mummies and daddies? I mean, it was quite interesting to see adults get really into it. Specifically, the guys get really into it. But yeah, I'm with Yaz, man. Like, no, thank you. Not doing all that. she cracks me up. She wouldn't even fake it for the TV show. She's not playing along with your silly little games. She is clear. It's a no for her on the kids. And I think it's good that they have those conversations early on. I did worry it would rattle them, to be honest. And it may do in the future, because that is a huge thing. As Ramel pointed out, for absolutely no reason. Literally silence, talking about Meg and Dejan, and he just interjects, if I may, you guys are in trouble, she wants kids, you don't, you guys might as well break up now. Oh, okay. Oh, cheers, Ramel. Sorry, Ramel. Did anyone else clock when Meg's parents came in, Meg's mum and sister, came in, and she called Dijon Dijon? I think that is just it's so indicative of what he's going to have to deal with as a black man, kind of in a relationship with Meg and Meg's family. I don't know. I just get the feeling that Meg calls Dijon D because she can't really pronounce his name. Do you know what I mean? She was confused about his name in the beginning. So I think that's why she might call him D. I also just, when Dijon was like, I want to call the baby Zion, and she was like, Zai, oh, Zai. I was just like, I don't know, something about it. It's like dog whistling to me just a little bit. But maybe I'm being crazy. Yeah. And of course, that day, date nights for Tony and Cash and Jamie and Yaz. Oh my God, Jamie and Yaz. She's just so cute. And Jamie is so sweet. And the way she broke down when she got that ring, my heart melted. Oh, she just loves Meow Meow so much. And oh my God, I love her. I love him. I love them. So sweet. Cash and Tony's date, lovely. Even Shakira and Harry's date, I hate to admit this, guys. I really hate to admit this. But I do kind of see it for them. I do think ultimately he's going to completely screw her over. Absolutely. But I do see it. I see the compatibility. And I do think he is different when he's with her. But I just don't think it's going to work long term. And that's why, I worry for Shakira. But yeah, even their date, everyone's dates was lovely. And I genuinely think this might have been what put the nail in the coffin. I really do. And it's almost, I don't mean to salivate at somebody's downfall, but it is delicious. It is delicious. When Dejan the producer stepped through, Dee just kind of reaches over and says, come on. We're supposed to be on a couple show. Look, come here. Chill like this. What was running through his mind? What was running through his mind? I don't understand what he was thinking. That is the craziest move to make. The craziest move. I swear he said something at the thing where everyone was deciding who was going to stay and go. It's a learning curve. I think sources have told me that there's been a statement as well where he's references learning curve, but I've seen one season of the show. I could have seen no seasons of the show. I could have never actually watched a reality TV show anymore, and I 100% can guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt there is no point in that show or any other show that I would have gone, here, look, let's do this because we're supposed to be on X show. Let's do something because we're supposed to be on an X show. What goes through his mind? And again, it just goes to show how much he clearly cares about the way he's being perceived. And it's conducive to a level of performance. It means you are always performing. You are always rehearsed. And this is why people don't believe in you when everybody got to come back and have their 2 pence in, I think it really rocked them that Ben and Ramel, and I think there was a couple others that they were close to that said their names. I think that really rocked them. They had their own friends voting against them. And they got to hear what people really on the outside needed them to hear. And Andrada, oh my God, she really gave it to him. She really gave it to him. And she wasn't just being like, you know, a mean girl or a bitch for the sake of it. She was genuinely trying to give them the perspective that she thinks they needed, and was so empathetic about it too. Like the way she tried to be like, Meg, like, I am here and I'm feeling for you. Like, I understand the way you must feel. And, I just, hats off to her. She had a real 180 for me, because I did not like her when she was originally on the show, and slowly she has just got better and better every time I've seen her, so good for her. But yeah, watching them fall at the final hurdle, again, I don't like to prey on people's downfall, and I wasn't preying on it, but it happened, and it was fun to see, I'm sorry to say. It was Shakespearean. It was like watching Caesar get stabbed in the back again and again. It was cinema. It was cinema, honestly. It was beautiful. And I do think it's a bit of a shame as well, because as Meg's friends got pulled away from her one by one, she just lost her closest allies. She did begin to get closer to the other girls, and that's all I wanted. Is I just want camaraderie among the girls. Like that last day before Meg and Dee were voted off, like she really she was bonding with the girls and having a nice day, and I was like, that's lovely. Like I would want that 100%, and I think that's all the girls wanted as well. So it's just a shame. It's like what could have been if she had just if she was in a less insecure base space, if she was in a less insecure... Hello. If she was in a less insecure place and could understand that this is life, this is just a game. If Dee's meant for you, he'll be for you. You don't need to be so locked in. Okay. So first item in the dossier, just have to quickly address, as I'm sure some of you may be aware right now, I did put out a kind of APB on Justin Timberlake last episode, and Justin has Lyme disease. That has been an announcement that was made in this past week, and yep. So that explains that, and I think we can just swiftly move on from that point, can't we? Has anyone seen this creepy Rod Stewart like tribute video that he's been playing at his gig or gigs? I don't know what Rod Stewart does. I barely know who Rod Stewart is. But he's got this like creepy AI video of Ozzy Osbourne with loads of dead celebrities and musicians. And they're like literally in heaven, I imagine. They're like they're surrounded by clouds, and it is just like Ozzy with a selfie stick with like Tina Turner and Prince and Michael Jackson. What are we doing? What are we doing? First of all, if there is a heaven and if there is a God, I surely know selfie sticks have not made it up there. I surely know that. Isn't vanity like a sin? No one is the better for that video. That is a complete waste of energy. Like, thanks for nothing. I'm so glad we're one day closer to the earth burning up because we have a video of Ozzy Osbourne taking selfies with Prince and Michael Jackson. Cheers, Rod. Nice one. Doing us a solid, bro. Okay, this is a bit of a weird one. But In fact, I think I've got two weird ones, but I just need to put this out there. I need to put this out into the universe so it's not on my consciousness anymore. It's with all of us now. This is all of our problem to be aware of. Why does the UK love brick so much? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel like there's many other countries or places on the earth that have like so much like exposed brick. Like all of our houses, brick. Different shades of brick. Red brick, brown brick, beige brick if you fancy. Am I crazy? Like, all I'm seeing, obviously, I don't know if you know, but I live in Birmingham. I'm just seeing like high rises that are made of brick. Huge high rise after huge high rise made of this red brick. And I'm like, God, there are other materials. Like, we have other materials. Where is the variety? Variety is the spice of life, no? Like, what are we doing? Why are we obsessed? Do we get discounts on brick? Like, we're not even like the biggest in terms of a country. We're not even the biggest producer of brick. Like, I believe that's India. I believe it is, or at least they're one of them. I remember watching a documentary on it, very fascinating. Cannot remember the name, so cannot recommend. So sorry for you. But yeah, like, so it's not even like we just have like a national like over storage of brick that we just need to like use up. So what is it? Like, why? Can somebody tell me? I'm sure, again, one of those things where I should just do my research, I know, but like, who's got the time, you know? So if anyone does know, please do get in touch and let us know if there is a specific reason why we are so obsessed with brick. But I swear it's just us, and I swear it's like, is it a fire thing? No, why would it be a fire thing? And I'm not saying it's ugly, I'm just, it's an observation. It is an observation, and I don't know, I'm building conspiracy theories. I'm not going to share them just yet, but I'm building some theories. So if somebody could explain it before I go full red pill, that would be great. Another thing that's just been eating away at me. So watching Love Island adverts, and we're seeing a lot of adverts for the army specifically, or like the is like all of like the Navy and everything called the armed forces. I think so. Yeah, like, what, like the armed forces, so army and navy and stuff. I don't know, I'm not a geography. But yeah, so there are a lot of weird army adverts like being aired during the breaks during Love Island, and it's like they're like, the reason I joined the army is XYZ, and the reasonings are crazy, you guys. They're nuts. Like, there's a girl who's joining the army because she wanted to play football. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Go join a team. Okay? There's many of them around. It is not uncommon for women to play football anymore. Hello, have you seen the Euros? We are slaying, so come on. I'm sure you could find a local team. I'm pretty sure the army is not like the only option for you to be able to play women's football. And then you've got like, oh yeah, like this one of the guys is like, oh, I joined the army because my life was chaos and now I have routine. That's great. And I'm sure you do. I'm pretty sure we could do this without joining the army though. I'm pretty sure we could find you a therapist, a life coach, a carer. There are many options to explore before one signs themselves over to the army, I think. And also many careers that can help with those sorts of things, many passions, many hobbies. So yeah, it seems like a weird jump that would be why you joined the army. The one I just saw was this guy who was like, oh, I was so shy before I joined the army, and now I could talk to anyone. Like, I'm sure there are many ways we can build confidence that don't involve getting PTSD along the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems such an extreme, not even an extreme, it seems such a minute reason to join the army. We're talking about the army, the armed forces, the Navy, the like other things that are in the army that I don't know about, the Royal Air Force. Like, these are such minor reasons. I'm just so... I wonder if this is working on anyone, but it is really just doing my head in. Like, go, step outside, go to your doctors, make a friend. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. Jersey Shore, my favourite topic on the planet, of course. I am like absolutely blown away by the response from people about my call out to UK Jersey Shore fans. Genuinely thought there was going to be about 3 of us, so this is astounding. Couple things that I want to clear up. You don't have to be from the UK to be a part of this little community right here. We accept all people of all nations. If you love the Shore fam, we love you, baby. Okay, that is a guarantee. But I just cannot believe there's so many people in the UK that are like die-hard fans. Like, I genuinely thought I might be one of a very selective number of people, but it is warmed the old cockles, darling. It's warmed the old cockles to see so many of you out there. So that has just brought a tear to my eye, really. I do feel like I may have catfished just ever so slightly by putting that clip out on TikTok, because the episode that I spoke about that in, which is the first episode of this podcast, I spoke about it for about 5 seconds and then never mentioned it again. I promise you it is going to be a prominent feature of future episodes. I obviously, like I said, I haven't watched 8 yet, and I will be starting it soon. Do you guys feel like I should recap every episode? I don't know. Like, what are we feeling? What are we saying? Do you think, like, I should kind of do a little recap breakdown of each episode after I watch it? Like, watch one per week and then just stretch that shit out? Because we all know we wish this could last longer, forever. If you're like me, you are rewatching it constantly anyway, so having another stream of kind of Jersey Shore content isn't going to bother nobody. But maybe I could do it like once a week until they're done, until that season is over. Or should I just like go for it, watch however many episodes I get to in a week, and then kind of discuss what I've seen after that week? Let me know what you would prefer, but either way I'm talking about it, so it's coming out one way or another. I'm also realizing that a lot of you have made the pilgrimage to the shore. You have made it over to Seaside Heights, and you have done some of the things that are literally on my bucket list, like stay in the house, go visit Karma before it closed out. Like, I will never get to visit Karma now. Do you get it? Like, I'm so happy for you guys, obviously, that have been and done that and experienced that. Very happy for you all. I just feel like you guys are calling me poor, a fake fan, and rubbing it in my face, and I just don't think that's very fair when you know how I feel. Why would you see that? I'm so jealous. I'm like so jealous, but I am like, I think this is just lit a fire under my ass that I need to do this. Like, I need to go as soon as, and make that a reality. Can you even stay in the house anymore? I feel like it's more of just like you go and get a tour now, but I'm going to go. Mark my words. But very happy for yous that have been. Very happy. Yeah. I feel like also at some point, as I do, I kind of rewatch the OG series at least once a year, maybe once every 2 years on a stretch, but like it's at least once a year for me. And I feel like next rewatch, I should kind of recap on the pod as well. And we can all get into it. Okay, this is going to sound boomer, and I'm like, just please don't laugh at me. I thought we had a safe space and I thought we were friends. Why would you laugh? But can you like stream? Like, if I have, well, I have a Twitch account, I just never use it. But if I had a Twitch account, could I like watch the show and you guys watch along with me? I feel like that's like a no, like legally speaking, but can you? I feel 85 asking this question. I'll look into it, but I really would rather not. I'd really rather one of you guys tell me what I can and cannot do. If that is a possibility, I feel like we should absolutely do some community watches. I feel like I need to set up some sort of support group chat, maybe a Discord, maybe just do more on Twitch. I don't know, but something for us, something that is for UK Jersey Shore fans by UK Jersey Shore fans. So we can all just get in there and chat. Maybe a Reddit specifically for us. I don't know. Also, not excluding anyone from other nations. Please join us. Anyway, on to the next item on the docket. I'm sure by now, if you live in the UK, you're aware of this this recent development from our government. There are now stricter ID checks on. I'm trying to speak about this in a way that doesn't get me flagged. There are now kind of more age restrictions on content that is meant for adults, and that is absolutely fine, right? It's in the name, adult content. So yes, anything that is made for adults should only be viewed by adults. Fine. So the UK has taken the step to make sure that there are stricter methods of verifying that age. Okay. And for that particular content, okay. Now here's where it's getting me, guys. This is where it's really getting me. So that's one thing. Why are people being asked for their biometric data to listen to music on Spotify? What? Why are we being asked to ID check for Spotify? That is outrageous to me. That is outrageous to me. I mean, dating apps, fine. I've heard of dating apps happening. It's happening there, fine. Again, because there are a lot of minors trying to get on those apps. Trust me, the stories I've heard, crazy. Twitter? Again, I know that there is some, not safe for work content on there, but come on. Really? I mean, maybe it'll stop us all using it. God, we should. Just choke Elon Musk and take away his lifelines. Oh, we should. But yeah, Spotify was the one that really got me. I do feel like this is a massive invasion of privacy. This to me is going a bridge too far. It really is kind of feeling very Big Brother-esque. I have heard about someone using a menstruation app and them getting photo ID checked. Also, I'm pretty sure there are other ways to verify ID. So my problem with this is who are these companies that now have our biometric data? Who are they? Where did they come from? I am not confident with how it's being stored. Why do you need it? And how can you tell how old I am from my face? Surely a driver's license would do. I'm sure there are many other ways we can verify ID. You know what I mean? This feels very invasive method to verify ID for things that really shouldn't be asking for it. A menstruation app, guys. Someone had to put their ID in, their photo ID, their physical facial ID to measure their period. What are we doing? I need to give over my facial data just to listen to Hit Me Baby One More Time? I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. I'm not doing all that. That is too much. You are doing too much, Ms. Governina. This really does feel invasive, and this is coming from me, a person who willingly spat in a tube and handed over their DNA to 23andMe, which has now gone bankrupt, and I still haven't deleted my profile. And this is coming from me. I just feel like these are really invasive measures, and I'm just so unsure of who these companies are and how safe this is. And I understand the original intent, but I think we are now seeing it spread to things that it really shouldn't be spreading to. And now I'm hearing talk of VPNs being bad. Can we not have any privacy? Do you want to just come in, install a camera, watch me pee? I don't know. Is that what you want? It just feels crazy. It feels like we're doing too much. on to another show that has great significance to me. I feel like Glee's having another awakening. It's coming back into the public consciousness again. And I feel like it's been quite dormant for me as well. There was a time where I would like kind of revisit it quite a bit. Although I do have a confession, please, I hope you're sitting down. If you're a Glee fan, just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know this is going to come as quite a shock to you, but I have not watched the last season. I still haven't watched the last season. I cannot bring myself to watch it. And I think it's because that means it's A, finally over, but B, I know it's going to be awful. You have to be but please be so real with yourselves right now, Glee fans. You know that everything past season 3 was dog doo-doo. You know it was crap. It was over past season 3. I feel like season 5, they kind of like got it together a little bit again, but that could be, you know, just delirium talking. Past season 3, it was a bust for many a reason, but my God, we lost Corey, man. We lost Corey. We should have ended that show. That show should be done. Haven't these divas been through enough? That cast, oh my God. Oh, this is going to get me in the feels. Guys, I have to wax poetic right now. Naya Rivera. The way... Ooh, even saying her name gets me emotional. Like, she meant so much to me at the time. Like, I would watch Glee when I was working as a wok chef. I know. I've lived many lives. But I was working as a wok chef, and we'd kind of like, me and my best friend would wait until I'd finished my shift to watch it, and I'd bring, and I would essentially steal food. I'd make everyone food, anyone in his family, my mom, like I'd just come back with loads of food, give everyone their food, and then we'd sit down to watch Glee. And it was like such a ritual for me at a time that was, you know, it doesn't, again, no, like I said, I'm in my mid to late 20s, so I'm not going to disclose exactly what age is, you know, it's not coming to mind exactly what age I was, but, you know, it was at a formative time for me where there wasn't much like kind of in the way of representation. And, you know, I'm not even saying Britney and Santana are a great representation, but it was like kind of the one thing we had, and it was so important to me, and I was so obsessed with Naya Rivera as a performer, as an actress, as a person. But of course with the character of Santana, like to this day means so much to me. Like I have such fond memories. It's the reason, you know, I met certain people in my life. I know certain people. I connected with them through that kind of like fandom of that those characters' relationships. And the show in general. So like it's just such a special show to me, and she is such a special person to me, as is Corey, obviously, because if you were a fan of the show, like all of them, I don't want to say all of them, we know which one I'm talking about, but we all, like, they all hold such special places in our hearts. And obviously Corey's loss was big, man. That, I cannot think about it without getting emotional. But Naya Rivera's passing was just like, it knocked at the, and it was kind of like we were coming out of COVID. It was a weird time, and it knocked the wind out of my sails. And every time I think about it, I get emotional. Like, it's just, it's nuts. It's nuts. It should, people, lost for words, guys, lost for words. But, yeah, it was a really clearly important show for me. Obsessed with it. Would love to dip back in. I just don't think people, like younger people, of course, why would they, understand like the impact that show had on everybody. And how successful it was. I mean, the fact that they went on a world tour, The cast of a TV show went on a world tour. Mind-boggling. Had a movie out. Nuts. So I do feel like I need to dip back in to Glee. I very much need to dip black. I need to dip black. I need to hey. I need to dip back into Glee. If anyone's down to do some Glee rewatch, let me know. Let me know. Because I feel it coming. I very much feel it coming. Oh, a couple more things I want to touch on. I'm a huge fan of cinema. Like, I'm a huge movie lover. I've recently been building up my physical collection again. And I feel like I want to do a little bit of show and tell next episode. So I can show you some of the things I've recently got, talk about some of my favorite movies. And, you know, see what people are into. I'm a very big fan of the recent trend of like sequels that have had large gaps from their predecessors. Like, we've had 28 Years Later recently, which had a huge gap between 28 Weeks Later. Happy Gilmore 2, Devil Wears Prada. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, I need to stop shouting into the mic. I really need to stop shouting into the mic. But oh, I'm so excited for that one. And I am also equally excited for Freakier Friday. Like, these are just like, you know, nostalgic ones that no matter what is really gonna become of it, I'm gonna go and see it, obviously. Like, I can't miss. These are like movie events, you know what I mean? So I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited for both of those. Oh my god, like, have you seen some of the images coming out of why was I about to call Meryl Streep Margaret Qualley? I should slap myself. Love you, Margaret Qualley. But yeah, why have you seen the recent images of Meryl Streep in like Miranda Priestley get up? She looks stunning. She looks stunning. I am a toe in comparison. I kneel before her. She is so gorgeous. And she is, oh my god, that video of her at the window of wherever they're shooting, just like waving and gesturing to her adoring fans. She is just it. Meryl is just it. Meryl, I love you, honey. Always will. Cannot wait for that. With the release of Freakier Friday, guys, if you're a fan, you already know this, but they put, wait, what is it? What is it called? Take Me Away? Oh my god, am I even a fan? Fake fan. They put the song on streaming. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna have to find it now. Take Me Away. Oh, they put it on streaming. I know it's not the original, but it still sounds great. It's obviously, they clearly sing it in this movie. The way that should have been on streaming the whole time. It should have been on streaming the whole time. It's such a good song. Don't wanna grow up, I wanna get out. It's just, it hits. Kind of wish Lindsay was singing on it. Maybe she is. Maybe I'm just like delusional and maybe they'll release something. I don't know. But oh my god, so excited for that. Even with, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis's like recent behavior, like she is so, you know, did anyone see this? Does anyone listen to Las Culturistas? You know, Matt Bowen, Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers, their podcast. You know, if they host the Las Culturistas Awards. Congratulations to them. What a great concept. What a great idea. But yeah, she's at their awards show that they created and they're being interviewed on their own red carpet. And she has the gall and the gumption to walk up to them and tell them to just keep it down. It's too much. Darling, you okay? Are you alright? Do you not see the name on the door when you walked in? Do you not know where you are right now? Are you well? How? First of all, do not tell two gay men to calm down. Are you crazy? Let them live. Haven't we suffered enough? Let them live. That the lack of awareness from that woman lately is frightening. It's frightening. But even with that, I must say I'm very excited for this. I cannot lie. It's hits right in the nostalgia. I did watch Happy Gilmore 2. You know, it was a cash grab. It was a nostalgia cash grab. It wasn't great. I do not understand why sorry, spoiler, but I do not understand why they killed off Julie Bowen's character straight away. That is the stupidest thing ever. But it was okay. It was sweet. It's nothing on the original, let's be real. And 28 years later, I have mixed feelings on that. I have more of a problem with like the franchise of 28, like the 28 franchise. I feel like there's so many continuity issues with the lore, like just in the way that the infected are created and how they can be killed and stuff. Like, how was it that they died off after 3 months and it was fine? But then, do you know what I mean? But then in 28 years later, there was a infection once they tried to repopulate England. But they didn't die after 3 months. Now they don't die after 3 months and they evolve. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand it. And I don't understand how in 28 years they have managed to evolve into distinct species and groups. I'm not saying like... I know I'm trying to apply real world logic to this universe, but like 28 years is not really enough time for evolution to occur to me. I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure it's something like 28,000 years that would need to take place in order for that to happen. But yeah, I just find that kind of hard to get on board with. I did not realize that a lot of it was shot on iPhone. I don't know if that is correct. I think I saw that today. And if that is the case, that is very impressive, because the one thing I did notice about this film was the cinematography was stunning. There were particular shots of like kind of again, I'm not sure how we're near Newcastle and we're seeing like full aurora borealis and, you know, millions of galaxies. I don't, you know, but whatever. I know this is not realism. I know I'm just being pedantic here, but very beautifully shot. And yeah, there was just a lot going on. Like, there was really funny moments. That soldier, like, and then he was gone really quick, and then it was a new thing and another thing, and yeah, really emotional at times. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I do have mixed feelings, but it was good. Again, I'm enjoying this kind of, like I said, a renewed sense of energy into kind of franchises. I like a movie event. I do like a movie event. Okay, last quick thing before we wrap it up. I have been watching the Queer Ultimatum. Shocking, I know. And I watched up to episode 5. I'm going to give some quick thoughts. I'm going to watch the rest of the season, and then next episode I'll like fully discuss it, because it's only a very short season. But I do have some quick thoughts. Just allow me a moment to get my notes up. Okay, I'm going to talk about Megan first. Or Megan. 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 She wants to cut her hair so bad. I feel it, I see it, I know it. And baby, just cut the pony off. Just cut the bun off. It's fine. The family will get over it. Just cut it off. I think she'd look stunning with a buzz. Not a buzz, sorry. Well, yeah, maybe a buzz. But like, she'd look stunning with a short cut. She's got great thick hair. It'll look great. I just think it's maybe family holding her back. So just cut the hair, Megan. Go for it. No one cares. Maybe she does. Maybe by the reunion she's cut it and I just don't know yet. If that's the case, then go you. I really do feel for her, because she is with the devil what is her partner's name called? What is her girl's name called? It's like Dana. Yeah, Dana is scary, man. Dana is a scary, scary girl. Okay. I do not understand why they're together. Megan is like the sweetest. I gotta say, this show in general, like the Queer Ultimatum, the Ultimatum in general, but specifically the Queer Ultimatum, because you know it's messy as hell, is clearly for people who want to break up but do not want to be alone. Like that is the purpose of the show, I'm convinced. And why do like ultimatum givers always get with people who were given the ultimatum? It makes no sense in my mind. Like, if you're looking for long-term partnership and marriage, get with someone who wants the same thing. I don't know. Why am I trying to insert logic into this insane concept of a show? Megan is very similar to me to, I think it was Xander last year, who was like, I remember when the first few episodes aired, and I was like, Megan is having such a rough go of this. Like, tried to get Dana to quit, and Dana was like, no, we got to do it, very much like Xander. I think Vanessa was to Xander last season. And I did have like a little prediction where I thought maybe it will be a similar situation where, like, you know how Xander ended up being like buck wild and, you know, getting with Yuli like really quickly. I was like, maybe that will happen. Maybe, you know, Meg won't just be sad. And oh yeah, baby, lo and behold, Meg got busy. And you know what? Good for her. I think she's much suited. I think the girl's name's Haley, who she's with, but I think she is more suited to Haley than she is Dana. But yeah, I really do think she's sweet. I really like Meg. Haley is really sweet as well. Again, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with who is she with? Pilar. I don't think there's anything wrong with Pilar. I think Pilar's a really sweet girl as well. I think they're just in a rough situation and maybe too much has happened. I don't know. AJ, oh my God, all bark and no bite. She had so much promise. Like, she was moving mad. I have never seen someone move so mad. This was giving Harrison from Love Island. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was on it. Like, she was on to everyone quickly. And then just picked someone she knew she didn't really have a connection with, and it's like we've never heard from her again. I was like, come on, man. I was hoping you would give me the juice. What is the juice? I need the juice. Yeah, boring. She has something though that is she has like this very strange, like toxic masculinity thing where she needs to provide for whoever she's with. She needs to be depended on by the person she's with. I'm really just like, it's sounding alarm bells in my head, but she seems nice. And Brittany is a treat. She's got a great one there. Why am I kind of seeing it for Brittany and what's her face? I can't remember the name of the girl Brittany's with, but why am I kind of rooting for them? I don't know what happens obviously past episode 5, but yeah, I kind of love them together. I don't know. I love how Brittany's kind of trying to bring out mask energy. That's fun. Oh, Mel immediately rubbed me the wrong way. Like, she triggers my fight or flight response. Everything about her is just like, ugh, like it's a lot. Like the way she talks, everything coming out of her mouth, I'm like, ooh. Like the way she says things, what she's saying, it's all like, run for the hills, run. Like, I can't believe Brittany was into her. I was like, oh no, this is not what you want, please. Everything she does and says screams commitment phobia. She wanted out of her relationship. Like, she just wanted out of her relationship. And maybe there's a good reason for it, like, fine. But she clearly just wanted out of her relationship. And I'm not even the least bit surprised that she was knocking boots with Dana the first chance she got. Kyle's there. Lovely. Very conflict averse, isn't she? And I think that's where the issues with her and Pilar are coming up. Dana, like I said, she is very scary, very controlling, has crazy trust issues, which is wild considering, again, her behavior. Naughty. She is acting like she's already married to Mel, which I'm, again, really not understanding. All Dana seems to be doing, again, at the point that I'm at, is convincing that is convincing Mel that she wants kids. She's trying to convince Mel that she wants kids and marriage, like, so bad. That's all she's doing. And I think Mel's kind of clearly telling her that's not what she wants. Trying to see if there's anything or anyone else interesting. Yeah, Dinah's family were not feeling Mel at all. In fact, I don't even think they're really on Dana. I've just said Dana's. I don't even think they're on Dana's side, to be honest. Like, I really don't. I think, I'm just checking if I'm still recording. Yeah, I think they are probably more so on Meg's side than anyone else's. Like, it feels like they were defending Meg. Yeah, like, I honestly feel like they are worried that Dana will not be with Meg and then they won't have Meg as a buffer, because I think her own family are scared of her. The way Dana has treated Meg, like, just completely ignoring her in during the process, is crazy. And then her to have the nerve to try and manipulate her. Like, do you know, like, when she tried to call Meg, and I can't even remember what triggered the needing to call Meg, but how she tried to call Meg and act like, why is Meg being so mean towards me? I don't get it. I don't understand. Meg's being so crazy. Like, no, you were crazy to her. You were rude to her. You ignored her. You slept with someone else, I believe, first. Like, what do you want her to do? Just be like, oh, okay, honey, and run straight back? No. And apparently you were kind of like, Dana was kind of like taunting her on the phone and then just didn't give that side of the story when relaying this information to all the other girls anyway. So that was crazy. And then Mel is like sitting there like, I want to talk to you. So tries to pull Meg for this like separate chat away from everyone else. It's like, do you show her patience and understanding? Do you? Mate, you've known her 2 days, like, relax. You've known her like 5 minutes. I'm sure Meg, in fact, I can guarantee Megan has had to be very patient and understanding for the duration of their relationship. I think maybe her patience has just run out, and I think that's okay. You know, I think that's okay. Well, I think that brings us to a close. Thank you for tuning in once again. I just want to finish with like a big shout out to all the people that have been responding to kind of like the clips I've been putting up on TikTok. It really means a lot, especially like the Jersey Shore one. Like, that is, I feel like we're going to do great things together. You know, we are bartenders, we do great things. And we're going to continue to do great things together. That is just like, as I said at the top of the episode, I don't think it was at the top, I think it was like middle, but whatever. It really did like warm my heart. So I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, because they are begging me, I have to thank Tammy Lynn and Simone Ye, my two very dear friends who are the reason that I watched Love Island this year for the first time. And it has been a blast. I am now hooked. Without them, I would be nowhere and nothing. So I really do thank them for getting me in on this particular addiction. Like I needed another one. Thank you so much, guys. It really, really, really means a lot. Thank you. Well, that is it for this episode of Bits and Bobs. I think we covered quite a few bits and bobs in this one. And I will see you next episode. Stay gorgeous. Why am I doing Gigi Gorgeous's Steiner? Well, okay, we've reached the level of tiredness that we need to go to bed. Yes, we do. So I am gonna go. Good night.